I'm Rick Carroll and was diagnosed stage 4 lung cancer, non-small cell carcinoma in May of 2005. At the time was receiving treatment through the VA, Veterans Administration. The tumors that were in my lungs had spread to my left adrenal gland, and also later on we found out it was growing into 2 golf ball sized tumors on my pancreas, which is pleasant. Having exhausted their treatments, I was sent on to their palliative care department and basically told to go home and die.
After Rick was discharged and the findings were complete, I realized that he was sensitive to a combination that he had not received, cisplatin plus irinotecan. Now this combination had originally been described by Japanese investigators all the way back in the early 90s, but it was not widely used in the United States, at least not for non-small cell lung cancer, but it was just right for Rick. We took him back to surgery, removed the abdominal tumor, and lo and behold, he was sensitive to something different. This time, his tumor had struck upon an epidermal growth factor mutation as a driver. We placed him on a drug called Tarceva. He went into complete remission.
And thus today can claim 16 years free of any other cancer.
I understand that Rick may be the longest living person in the entire United States Veterans Administration with metastatic lung cancer who is still alive and well 16 years after diagnosis.
The doctrine that is presented at some of these large and in some cases prestigious institutions still is rather rote. It's almost as if you have this, therefore you get that. As one studies and looks at in the laboratory how certain chemicals are able to kill cancer cells, that is directly transferable to results that you would get in your own body. And it seems to me to be just so logical.
Rick Carroll is a perfect example of not only using laboratory-directed approaches, but using them again and, if necessary, again to counter the ability of tumors to outmaneuver our treatments.
The entire focus of Nagourney Cancer Institute is to eradicate the cancer cells, period. The people that present in awful shape, who have gone through, in some cases, surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, and it's not working, and they finally get referred into Dr. Nagourney, and he gets to basically take over at that point. And today they're happy, healthy, and successful and playing 2 sets of tennis on a Sunday. I think at some point, academia, the big pharmaceutical companies will wake up. We'll be interested to learn from patients who have survived awful cancers, and they'll begin, I hope, to look into exactly what it is Dr. Nagourney's doing over here. You know, anything that we can do as patients to support that effort, we're willing to do.